So before this video you saw a boring little montage of me doing boring little stuff. Generally at the start of video YouTubers will do something very exciting in a montage of very cool things which they are doing. But this video is not about the cool things. This video is about the uncool things, the ordinary, boring things, the mundane stuff which we do in our life, daily or almost daily. The clips which I showed, I think a lot of people do this or something similar to this, doing dishes, preparing a cup of coffee, folding their clothes, cleaning the house, all this general stuff which we have to do almost daily basis. Some people don't have to do, like some people have other people doing this stuff for them, but they still have to go and take a bath themselves, brush their own teeth, dress up themselves, either go to work, school, college. We crave for the exciting cool things, like I want to go on an adventure, I want to eat a dinner at a very nice restaurant, something interesting. But we don't do this interesting thing every day of our life, or at least not every moment of our life. Most of their life goes in doing all this ordinary boring stuff. That is why this adventure stuff sounds interesting to us. So, like hiking, some people enjoy hiking, so they will occasionally go on a mountain trip, either alone or with their friends and family, or in a group, in a random group which is arranged hiking trip, and it will be a fun adventure for them. Like once a month they will go and they will enjoy. But those people who work in the hiking field, the tour, the one who is like assigned to take the tourist in the hiking tour, one who is supposed to do the documents, one who is supposed to help out the hikers if they need anything, one who is supposed to stay at the top to make sure people are safe. For them, hiking is something which they do daily, and there is nothing interesting about hiking for them. They those who occasionally go on a jungle tour or something hiking tour, for them it is a very exciting new adventure. But for those for whom it's a regular life, they lose interest in it. For them, just sitting there in relaxing is a very different experience. Some people have to work hard so much, most of the day goes in working hard only. Sitting down for few minutes is something a luxury for them. There are some who have to work 7 days a week, because they get paid hourly. As many hours they work, they will get paid. On the days they don't work, they don't get paid. And we tend to take these things for granted. A lot of times we'll be like, oh my god, I have to clean the house, oh my god, I have to do the dishes, oh my god, I have to cook food, or oh my god, I have to go to work or college or school. I myself get bored, not gonna lie, I myself get fed up of these things, especially going to school, college, was very annoying. Nowadays I go to gym, so sometimes that is also can get boring. Some days I don't feel like going to gym because it's now become more like a chore. But I like realized doing these things over and over again, you know, like if you have read my post, so my father is not well, he's got cancer and he's in a in a bad condition. So my father is in hospital, my mother is with him, and I am at home. So I have to do all of the chores myself, cleaning, cooking, everything myself. And initially I just got fed up, because my mother used to do household chores, and I just ate, or occasionally I would prepare something, for myself and focus on YouTube videos. You know, I was like sitting down doing not much with my life, So initially like doing these chores, was like frustrating, but I like kept on doing, you know, and while doing, I realized like I'm not thinking much, I'm just like focused on that thing, like when I'm like sweeping the floor, or like doing the dishes, now I'm like listening to a music and like focused on that thing, whereas when I'm like sitting down, just listening to music, I'm like constantly thinking about, mostly negative things, like what am I going to do, what is my life, how I am going to survive in future, like all of the past and present and future things, start coming in my mind, and I get like very very like tensed, like I have anxiety issues, so I like get very very anxious, and sometimes I get chest pain and I feel like I'm getting heart attack. you know like, anxiety creates the same feeling in your heart, so you cannot sometimes tell whether it's a attack, heart attack, or an anxiety attack. So, and there is lot of fear in your heart, constantly like paranoid, worried. When I'm like sitting down and just thinking, instead of feeling relaxed, I get more and more tensed and worried about everything. But when I just keep on doing stuff, my mind, eventually forgets about what is going on in my life. You know, like I don't like cleaning that much, but when I'm cleaning, I'm slowly, all these bad memories, everything goes away. I'm just focused on cleaning. And afterwards, when the room and everything is clean, I feel very very good. Like, living in a clean area, it refreshes our mind. Whereas when you just sit down, don't do anything, keep your room dirty, you will feel negative. Sitting down for sometimes can be relaxing, but if you spend the entire day sitting down, you are going to like all these negative thoughts will start coming in your mind, all the intrusive thoughts, all the past bad memories, all the worries, what you are going to do, what you are supposed to do, you know brain starts, okay, this is the time. And occasionally it's important to sit down and just rethink your life and rethink what is going on. Like I like when I'm like sad, when I'm thinking about my father's condition and realizing that he may not be there with me anymore, and sometimes it makes me feel very very heavy. And whenever I used to like feel very heavy, I used to eat, and I like emotional eater. Whenever I feel sad, I will eat. But nowadays I don't even feel like eating, and if I eat too much, and I feel nauseous, and I like sometimes leave half food empty, and I like half food in the fridge only. Whatever I was able to eat back then, nowadays I'm not able to eat, because part of my mind like realizes that, this food is not going to solve my problems, like I kept on affirming that this food is not going to solve my problems, and I in the moment, when I eat, some chemicals will be released, and for a moment I'll feel good, but then again it will be on same state. And I am also worried about my finances, so spending money on eating too much food is not going to help with that, So buying food is not helping solve my problems in any way. Sometimes you just have to like sit down and accept the fact that you're sad. Even when I was like getting anxiety issues na, instead of panicking, I like, okay, I'm getting anxiety, it's okay, I'm there for you, don't worry. And I just sit down, experience the pain, and I felt the pain. I did nothing about the pain. Like earlier I used to do this, or like breathing, deep breathe something. This time I just like, okay, if God wants me to experience pain, I will experience it. And for few minutes it was like very, very stressful, and then everything slowly dissipate. Like, everything just diluted down. I cried a bit. I just sit down. I felt pain, and I washed my face, and after some time felt good. Like this happened for several days, but eventually the anxiety like calmed down. you know Eventually I like released off all of these things. Instead of running away, I just accepted it, dealt with it, allowed my body to feel the pain. And once my body expressed the pain, eventually I like felt good. And then I like focused on my doing things now. It was a very relaxing experience. Because when I like think about it, exciting things, all this adventure and doing these things, I will only experience it like occasionally. That too, if I decide to go. Like if I decide to do an adventure, then maybe. But most of my days will be on like cleaning, cooking, doing dishes, doing my work, and doing some painting. These are the things which I will keep on doing throughout my life. Maybe there will be some changes here and there, but there will be some ordinary common things which I will keep on doing. Most of my life will be spent doing these things only. So instead of like dragging it, why not enjoy the moment? Why not feel good being able to do these things? Like when you like do things your mind automatically like diverts it. It's more focused on doing the activity because it cannot like do too many things at the same time. Thinking is difficult when you are doing dishes. So either you will be doing the dishes or you will be frozen up. Sometimes people get so inside their thought that they just sit there and in the same pose, and then someone else has to tell, oh my god, do something. So focus on doing things. When you do things you feel good. You And when we have to do lot of things then I can understand. Some people have a very busy life. They have to like do house chores, they have to take care of their kids, they have to go to work, or they have like lots of stuff to do. In those moments enjoying these ordinary things is not something possible. Like when you have to do lot of 100 dishes, you won't enjoy doing the dishes. So I can understand that. It's easy to be alone and do work for yourself, but when you have to take care of an entire family, then things can be more difficult. So in these moments, I like suggest try your best to convince other people to help you out. Like if these are your kids, then you can of course have more control over them. So you can slowly like tell them, oh please help me. Like tell them to help you out. Don't be like, okay, I will do it on my own alone. Some parents and I have seen are very soft on their kids. Some like, okay, you don't want to do, okay, don't worry. Like tell them to do, because not only it will be helpful for you right now, but it will be helpful for them in the future. So if your kids are used to doing this ordinary things, when they grow up it won't be too much of a difficulty for them, if they decide to stay alone, or if they are taking care of their family and they have never done any work, and suddenly all this work comes, then they will like crumble up, they'll be like frightened and they won't know what to do. So even little kids, and I have seen like videos where like child is a toddler and a 3-4 year old, but still they're helping their mother in cooking, cleaning. So they may not be perfect, but at least let them do, let them get used to it, they will learn something, they'll be more obedient, they will like help, be more helpful towards you, be more helpful towards other people, instead of being very self-centered, like I'll be focused on myself, they'll like realize the importance of helping others, and they will have an active life, they won't be like sitting there playing video games, watching TV, and they will be like doing things. And while doing things with you, you will have a more communicative experience with your kids, with your family, with your friends. Like we tend to like ignore these things, we think like fun things are like when we go on a Disneyland trip and go on rides, or when we go on some kind of celebrity event wearing fancy gowns, that is like good things, that is fancy, they'll see rich people's life, they are partying in a yacht, and they think, oh my god, this is best thing, sitting half naked in a yacht is what is good life, but enjoying your life with your friends and family is much more special than enjoying or pretending to enjoy life with people who you pay to come in your life, lot of times the rich people videos, they rent people to participate in the videos. So either they will like pay women to be an eye candy, or they will like lot of time hire friends also, like the friendship is more transactional, I will help you, you'll help me, rather than I care about you, you care about me. Lot of times their friendship is just temporary for the video or for the work purpose and something. So once the transaction over, they their separate way, you your separate way, and if you need something, they won't be there because their work is done. So try your best to form an actual bonds, actual connections with people. If you have kids, build connection with your kids, give them love, give them good upbringing, teach them importance of doing things, how to become a better person, and how they can take care of themselves, and like don't throw them out after they become old. Like if they are 18-20 years old, don't throw them out of the house. Take care of them till they are able to sustain themselves, because nowadays all around the world there is house is so expensive, everyone has to live on footpath. So take care of them when they need you, and when you need them, they'll be there for you. I know some kids can be selfish, but your good deeds always God will give you something in return. Like those people who are good, kindness is returned to them in some way or the other. Either the person you have taken care of will return the deed, or someone else will come and take care of you. But do things and whatever you do, try your best to make the most out of it. Try your best to like enjoy it in some way or the other. Like if you have lot of work to do, share it with other people, and like when all of 2-3 people are doing this stuff together, you can like chit chat, you can gossip, you can listen to music together, you can do the dishes while dancing, You can cook different people can cook different things, so you'll help me out this, you will help me out that. And we like lot of times get annoyed by these things, we lot of times we like, oh my god, I have to deal with these people, but someday these people won't be part of your life, and then your life will be empty, and you will like remember the moments, so whatever moments you are getting enjoy it, like if you have to do the dishes, that means you are have food to eat, if you have to like wash the clothes, you have clothes to wear, like if you have to clean the house, you have a house to live in, you have to go to work, you have a work, lot of people are jobless, you have to go to school, have to go to college, you are able to read and write, you are able to get an education. Lot of poor people cannot get even basic education, like, and those people who can get basic may not be able to get higher education like college degrees and all. And a lot of times people don't have money for college degree, so they just do basic education and start going to work or get married, in like India, lot of rural areas, like nowadays we are trying our best to like educate people and all, but in olden times women were not allowed education. They were like, okay, basic education is more than enough, now she's 18, get her married, there is, what are you going to do with getting a degree? You have to just cook and clean. So be grateful that you get a chance to get married, do cooking, cleaning and all, or you can go to work, you can go get an education, you have a choice to either do this or do that. Back then there was no choice and option, this is what is decided for you, accept it. Like arranged marriages were common in India, but I have like heard like in other countries also, family had lot of pressure on who you are allowed to marry, who you are not allowed to marry. It has to be someone from the community. So, there are so many things which we have, which we think, oh my god, what's the big deal, because everyone else around us have it, if you are living in apartment, you see other buildings and other your neighbors in the building, so you feel what's the big deal. But if you look around, you will see some people lying on footpath because they have nowhere to sleep, they can only sleep on footpath. So like if you have a house and roof over your head, look at it and smile and thank God, or thank yourself, if you want. You will feel much better doing all these boring things when you realize that someday these things may not be part of your life anymore. Imagine the thing which you have right now is taken away from you. Whatever, it can be a person, it can be an object, it can be your house or anything, your work or anything, Imagine it's taken away from you, it's no longer part of your life. And you cannot get it back again, and you will automatically start appreciating it. Or if you are like feeling happy about it, then that's a different story. Sometimes some people come in your life and they make your life miserable, so you're like good riddance. You're happy when they are gone. Or some work which you don't want to do, but you have to do, so you feel better being jobless than doing that work. So if that's the case, okay, but you still, there are like lot of things which you have, if you lose it, you are going to feel lot of pain, like your health also. So I have like bigger appreciation for my health. And after my father's health got bad, like I like take good care of my body because I want a healthy body. Like, some things are not in my control. Maybe I can get an accident or something can happen, but whatever is in my control, I'm going to make sure, to take good care of myself, like, I don't want to get any disease or any problems because of my own bad habits. you know Either it can be junk food. I don't drink or smoke or anything, so don't have to worry that. But eating junk food, eating too much sweet foods, or sitting there doing nothing, being lazy, you know or like I'm like procrastinating on my work, like instead of procrastinating, I will like do little by little, like drawing, painting, doing my YouTube videos, and I will feel like much better once I like get used to it, like I'll feel much better, and I'll in the long run I will feel good about it, you know so I hope you found this video useful some way, you know just enjoy, even if you can't enjoy, just live it, experience it, imagine if this thing disappears, and you will automatically start appreciating it. And take good care of your health and your loved ones. God bless you and your family and your friends also. Take care. Bye. Want some almond milk coffee?